Need a new case for your iPhone? Let's take a look at the Draco Design Aero. Straight ahead. Welcome back, guys. It's Alex from TechEras.com, and we are going to take a look at the Draco Design Aero case for your iPhone XS Max. This also comes in the iPhone XR version. If you're interested in that, do not see it on their website for the iPhone X or the XS, the smaller versions. So you're out of luck on that one. But for you XS Max owners, you guys can pick this one up at Draco Design or on Amazon, and I'll link to those below. We also did a full written review. I'll link to that below so you can read the full review. And right up front, I'll give you the score. We gave it a 9.4 out of 10. And let's get right into talking a little bit about these guys. Draco Design is a company that's made really slick iPhone cases and bumpers for quite a while. They've done some Samsung stuff as well. I reviewed several of their cases several years ago. Haven't heard from them in quite a while. The owner of the company reached out to me just recently and asked me if I'd like to take a look at his new offerings. I said, heck yeah. I really love his work, so I decided let's take a look and let's see what they got to offer this time around. In the past, Draco's cases have usually been bumpers. They're normally just bumpers that basically cover the sides and the top, and they were made out of machined aluminum. This year, it looks like they've completely gone a different route, which is actually really good. I like this because the old bumpers, while they were nice, they didn't offer a lot of protection on the back. This year, they have a glass back and hardened plastic sides, hardened plastic bumpers instead of all aluminum all the way around. And the bottom and top bumpers are metal. Don't think they're aluminum. They're a polished metal, and they come in 3 different colors. So you can get it in the gold, in the black, or silver. So you can match your iPhone however you like. So that is what they look like. They have a nice textured hardened plastic side, which offers a nice grip. You know, it's not overly done. They call it a textured leather. It's not, obviously it's hard plastic, but it's supposed to look like leather. It does sort of look like leather, but with that it's kind of shiny as well, so you can tell that it's not leather. But it's comfortable to hold in the hand. The buttons are very tactile, so it's just as you would expect from your iPhone. Your iPhone buttons feel really nice. These buttons feel real nice as well. Up and down volume works really well. You can reach the mute silence button. The power button works really well. No problems there. The top portion, which is metal, has a little vent here, and I think that's for the signal, for the cell signals and Wi-Fi signals to come out in and out of. The bottom portion has the openings for the speakers, and also has a ample opening for your lightning connector. So third-party lightning connectors, cable should work fine here. One thing I will say is be careful with docks, because it's recessed so much. Some docks may not work here, so when you go to dock your phone in, it may not actually connect up into there. Now I have a Belkin Power, I can't remember the name, I have a Belkin dock, and it doesn't have too much of an issue getting in there. And the dock itself has a way to raise and lower the lightning connector, so I raised it all the way up to its max level, and it was able to dock in there just fine and hold the phone just fine, so no problems there. The back is made of 9H hardened glass, so it is glass, so don't expect it to, if we didn't do drop tests for this, but I would suspect that at some point, if you dropped it enough times or you dropped it just right, this glass will break at some point. But it does. That's what it's there for. It's going to do its job and protect the glass underneath, which is your iPhone glass, and that's going to be the more expensive thing to replace. So if you break the glass on the outside, no big deal. You just buy a new case and you're done with it, and it's much cheaper than having to pay a couple $100, $200-300 to replace glass on the iPhone. I love how they made the glass flush with the camera hump, so you no longer have that wobble on the table. So that's really nice. The case up here in the front has a bit of a raised lip, so it does protect your phone if you put it down flat. Now, if you have a screen protector like we do have on both of these phones, you'll see that the screen protector is almost flush now with the raised lip, so that kind of the lip doesn't really protect the screen protector. So when you put it down, it's still going to be glass down on the table if you have a screen protector. If you don't have a screen protector, those lips, if you put it on a flat table, should protect the glass fairly well. Speaking of screen protectors, this has a screen protector on it, and it is not a full, it doesn't cover the entire phone. So there are some screen protectors that go edge to edge, and I suspect that some of those screen protectors may not work with this case because the lip does come up a bit. I have not been able to test that. I don't have a full edge-to-edge screen protector to test it with, so I can't say whether or not that would affect it. I'm suspecting that it will. I've had some cases where it works, but a lot of them don't work, especially with these lips. Metal bumper on the bottom and the top, and hardened plastic on the sides. I am not going to go through a demonstration of how to install this because one of my gripes with the cases, it's a little bit difficult to take off. It's not extremely difficult, but there's some effort to it. So basically, let's go over the installation really quick. I'll explain that to you. Also explained it in the full review. But basically, there's some tabs here, one here, one there, one there, and one there, and they just kind of push right in, and you're supposed to be able to slide these top and the bottom bumper right off, and the black side bumpers and the glass panel in the back all stay as one piece. So when this comes in the box, which is right here, it comes in the box, it's all assembled already, so you just pop this off, pop that off, and then you're left with the shell, which is the two black bars and the glass all stuck together there. And then you'll have a plastic film on the inside glass that comes with a cleaning kit. So you take the plastic film off and you make sure there's no dust that's hanging around on the inside of that glass. Clean it off, and then you'll lay your iPhone in kind of at an angle and kind of down. I usually put the volume buttons in and then put that one down, and then just make sure that the camera hump is sticking off into the hole right here, so that sits right. Once you have that in there, you can put your bottom bumper in, it'll snap in place. Put your top bumper in, it'll snap in place, and then you have one more piece of film which is on the back, and you'll peel that off, and then you're all done. That's all you have to do to install it. Really easy to install, literally 2 or 3 minutes to do it to install it, not a problem. Taking it off, on the other hand, is a little bit more difficult. Again, it's so slippery. Both sides, the front and the back, are so slippery. It's hard to hold anything. So it makes it kind of difficult to do to get it off. And so that's why I'm not going to demo on taking it on and off. One thing I did notice is that there's dust does tend to get in there. And that was the reason why I had to take it off one time. It took me a while to get it off. I wanted to clean that underneath. So to be aware, there's some dust particles. I'm suspecting that they probably are getting sucked in through the bottom and top grills, and some dust just kind of lays in there. It just aesthetically to me doesn't. Sometimes it bothers me, so I want to get a cloth and get in there and clean it out. So. Basically, yeah, this is the Draco Design Aero case for your iPhone XS Max, iPhone XR. The full review is going to be linked down below. And make sure that you take a look at some of our other videos. It'd be great if you guys would hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel. We also have currently, as I make this video, we have a giveaway going on. I'll put that at the end of the video here, so you can click on that and check it out. If you're watching this video late, that giveaway may be done with, but for right now, it is still going on. Just make sure you hit the link below and check it out. Again, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the other side.